Winterspelll back again. Today we got for you Hacker's Memory. Oop, don't have that. Alright. Little disclaimer just before I start. The Digimon series is well loved by, a lot of people the world over. And in the anime it's portrayed as a bit more geared towards younger audiences. I will tell you, the Cyber Sleuth series, being the original game, and this game, Hacker's Memory, they are geared a little more towards older audiences. There are some themes in here that, like the loss of parents, people do get hurt. There is one character that deals with a very serious illness, and there's a side quest that, gets a little scary. So I will tell you, this does have a few more adult themes to it. Just want to say that in the beginning. All in all, it's still an absolutely fantastic romp. I enjoy it. So without further ado, let's get into it. So Hacker's Memory is the second game in the Cyber Sleuth series. One of my favorite game series. So in this world, there's an online VR portion of the internet. And that's where this will take place. It's called Eden. The first game follows a young man, or young woman if you're playing as a female, who has an accident in the cyber world, involves their body becoming half cyber. And they work with a sleuth as they try to unravel what happened to them and solve cases in the real world and the digital world, and end up fighting, the big bad. I'm not going to do too many spoilers, since I do plan to cover that game on this channel when I'm able to get it as well. So, in this game, it's set at the same time as the previous game, but it's on the other end of it. So we do actually see some references to the first game. We actually do run into our protagonist in the first game a couple of times, although we don't see his face. So this is what's happening on the other end of the events of the first game. And it's going to be mentioning, hey, yeah, we have other people on this side, we have other people doing this, or hey, this is happening, but I'm going to send you over here. So this gave us the backstory to things that are happening during the events of Cyber Sleuth, and I thought that was really well done and really fun. So while you're a Cyber Sleuth in the first game, you're actually part of a hacker team in this one. Hacker Team Hootie. Really cool people. Honestly, fantastic characters. I would have loved to see some hints to them in the first game. We didn't see that, and that's kind of sad. This fella, you're going to start loving this guy. It's my hacking business. So, Team Hootie, very cool. We're going to get to meet the different characters. I think you're going to love them. I'm very excited to cover this game. This is one of my favorite games. And one of the first games I beat when I got my Switch. Now, there's a few differences between the PS4 and the Switch version in terms of some Digivolutions that are available to you. And, being able to switch in between both games. However, I'm excited to play the original version. Especially on a large TV instead of my Switch this time. So, I think you're going to enjoy it. Now, this is all going to be in Japanese for the voice audio, but that's fine. It still sounds cool. And I think longtime fans of Digimon will enjoy this game, as will, new fans. As always, I'm going to make this as kid-friendly as possible. But again, of course, I do warn that there will be some darker themes in this game. As you can probably guess, the little fun character at the bottom is going to be us. Although I want that little dragon avatar. It is so cool. Texting language. I never got into that. Obviously, the video is gorgeous, the graphics are fantastic. That there is our main character, Kisuke. Ooh. And he's going into the Hootie shop. It's an internet cafe. Just honestly cool place. I would love to hang out here. It's got some books, got a coffee machine, always important. One thing about this character I like is that he is more of a reluctant hero. I do think the first character from the first game is a bit more, you know, classically heroic. This guy was kind of forced into being a hero, you know, through circumstances, but I think he stepped up pretty well. And here he is, Kisuke. He's logging in. He's now in the underbelly of Eden. This is where the hackers hang out. I just love the music for this game. It's amazing. Like this is a beat I can get into. Bow 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 bow. I love his trench coat. His whole look is just fantastic. Alright, we're gonna see if my screen name can fit. Oh, it's right there. It cannot. So we're just gonna stick with Kisuke. I was a little worried that this wasn't going to look as good as it did on the Switch, but I think so far it's looking pretty good. Ooh. Loud and clear. Ah, Chitose is going to become one of your favorites in the game, I swear to you. Alright, so these are the members of Team Hootie. Yeah, I should probably be reading this. Maybe, I don't know. So, right now they're kind of trying to set up for the job I'm going to have to do. I don't have Digimon yet. Again, this music is absolute fire. So pretty much, the good hackers of Eden kind of take on the bad hackers, and you know, try to stop them from using Digimon and their skills to do bad stuff. Hootie is one of the good hacker teams. Obviously, Chitose is kind of the Joker of the group. Personally, I like him. He uses an Ankylomon and later gets himself an Angemon, so he can use Shakomon. Pretty cool. The dude is a well-written character, and I fully enjoy him. He's also the guy that makes a lot of the software for the group. So he's our more malicious fella. Alright, so Kisuke's ready to rock. Back alley hackers. So I need to gather information about Shiga from the hackers in Under Kowloon, then install malware when I find a suspicious person. This is my first job as a hacker. I've never done anything like this before, but I'll just get it done step by step. Alright, always good to know. Whee! Oh, and a trophy. Nice. So this is our menu. This is going to be our Digimon saving. So let's just go ahead and do that right now just to make sure. Alright, there we go. This would be the Digiline. You get to use this later. They'll send you messages from your Digifarm, messages from quests, and then other. Your field guide, which will show you what kind of Digimon information you have. You can use this to check up on stats, move learned, Digivolution line, things like that. Your option buttons, always good to have. Keywords, these will be for important information during quests. Your player data, I am a rookie hacker so far. Shows your hacking skills, the special abilities you'll have while in the overworld, the BBS for your current cases, the information, tutorial, and of course your items. Looks like I have a few HP capsules. SP is like PP for Pokemon. It restores your it's kind of like MP. It restores the bar that lets you use your moves. Poison recovery, not bad. Oh, yep, there's my Hootie coat. Says I belong to Hootie. Alright, let's start. You gotta talk to everybody. Oop, nope. It's X. That round thing with the arrow is the access point. You can use it to travel around Eden. I don't care. Why am I telling you? As an Eden hacker, surely you already know. I don't even have a Digimon, bruh. Okay, we're gonna go over here. We gotta talk to everybody. Shiga? I don't know him. I can never remember the name of Eden hackers. Okay, you're useless. This guy's from Zaxxon, I can see that. Kindly, Zaxxon hacker. Is this your first time in Under Kowloon? This is the deepest part of Kowloon. You can only find real hardcore hackers here. Your average hacker wouldn't even be able to find this place. Which is probably why we don't see Under Kowloon in Cyber Sleuth. It's a new area made for hackers' memory. Some hackers have been raiding accounts like crazy recently. It seems to be the work of a strange team that wears masks. Could it be a new team? I've asked all the hackers around here, but I haven't learned anything. Maybe I should go farther in. So I'm going to try to do different voices for the NPCs I talk to, just for fun. If it gets annoying, just let me know. Alright, so medals. We can collect them throughout the game, and sometimes as, like, the reward for battles. We can trade them to a guy you'll meet in the game, and he'll give you money for them, and sometimes items based on how many you brought him. Hee hee, our rabid circle group will always be the ones to claim the legend title after Jude. Are you new? How would you like to join us? Oh, those clothes. Are you with Hootie? In that case, forget I said anything. Very manly sounding rabbit right there, alright. Have you heard the rumor about the white ghost of a girl in Kowloon? Huh? A boy? No, definitely a girl. So that is a reference to the first game, The White Ghost of Kowloon. I will not give spoilers, but it was a boy in the last game. It's illegal to use an avatar that doesn't look like you, but we are hackers after all. Although I'm not quite that good yet. At least she's honest. Ooh, we have an item box over here. Let's see what's in there. Ooh, HP capsule. Good to have. Wow, a goggle device. That's so cool. But I prefer the PC type. You just can't beat the analog feeling. So yeah, the goggles that we do see around his neck are his Digivice. Shiga? I don't know him, but there's a hacker who knows all about stuff like that. He should be around here somewhere. Oh, he's doing the squatting pose. He's very tough, you can see. All the tough people do the squatting pose. Okay, let's see what's here. Ooh, another item box. Escape gate, good. That's how you can get out of a battle. I don't usually use those, but they're still a useful item to have just in case. You want to know about Shiga? I don't know anything about him. Now go away. I will install the malware, that's right. Ooh, now that's cool. I've installed the malware. Now I just have to wait for him to make his move. I'm a super spy. I am Shiga, the one you've been looking for. Contact me when you hear this message. Oh no! Contact with Shiga! I should tell Ruji and the others! Calling! Did you learn anything? Well done, the guy's connected to Shiga. He was doing the fine art of talking with your hands. Kisuke is very Italian. It'll be a pain if he's on the lookout. What should we do? We need to know where he is right away. Etika. Give me 30 seconds. I cannot do women's voices as well. I do apologize. I have a very deep voice. I am not as good as Little Karibo. He was much better. If you do a trace in the transmission log and find the device info... There he is. He's in that area way deep inside. There you have it! Quick, right? No one beats this little lady when it comes to analytical processing. He's close. Let's meet back up and track him down. Should I come too? No, the two of us are enough. Roger, me and the little lady will watch from the sidelines. Give him heckles! Wait there, I'll be right over. Don't get careless because my brother's with you. It's not like I'm worried or anything. Just stay sharp. Also, listen to what my brother tells you. She is a massive tsundere, and it's hilarious. But Erika's character is also very funny. And you do get to see a little bit of character growth throughout the game for her, which is real nice. She knew they were there the whole time. It's rare to see the little lady goof like that. Things are sure to get interesting with you on the team. I'm expecting great things from you, future newbie. I'm Proby. We had finally tracked down Shiga. I'll definitely catch him, and then get my account back. It happened a few months ago. Suddenly I couldn't log into Eden anymore. It was an account raid, the act of a hacker. I had a net-savvy friend set up a temporary account for me, but in this day and age, your account is the same as your ID. Lose it and no one trusts you. Having a temporary avatar practically screams hacker, you see. Hackers change accounts after every crime. It's only natural they'd lose theirs if they're caught. So when I lost my account, teachers and classmates began suspecting me of hacking, and I started to hate going to school. Why is everyone so suspicious and mean all the time? Honestly, I would have said, geez, tough luck, man. Only my best friend, you, still believed in me. Hackers took away my ability to belong. That's when I was contacted by a hacker going by the name of K. Yes, hackers ruin your life, so you're going to become a hacker. Yes, this is great logic. I love it. I know who seems to have raided your account. His name is Yoji Shiga. If you want your account back, you'll have to deal with him. Why am I telling you this? It's simple. I'm evil. I'm a guardian of Eden. I won't forgive any acts of barbarism that take place here. Think of this as an act of mercy. Whenever you believe me or not is entirely up to you. How did I suddenly shift to JFK from Robot? We're gonna go with it. K is now JFK. I had no one to turn to, so I decided to believe this hacker's words. Not even you could stop me. Okay. So you're really going through with this? And here's you. Oh god, he's in a school uniform. So awful. I can't agree with you going after hackers. Catching criminals. This K guy is a hacker himself, isn't he? If anything happens to you... Listen, I'm your best friend. If anyone knows you're not a hacker, it's me. Isn't that good enough? Now, here, just a little on a side note, something that I've noticed about this little conversation. I mean, this could be interpreted kind of as you trying to isolate Kisuke. It'd be like, I'm your only friend, I'm the only one who believes you. That part's not cool. There is definitely a possessiveness that Yu has for Kisuke. Not too cool. ... Dot dot dot. If you're dead set on it, I won't stop you. Bro, you sus. But you have to let me help you. If you will bring me a sandwich. Because honestly, I could use a really good sandwich right now. No lie. Get some melted cheddar cheese, some good beef. Ooh. Crunchy lettuce. Kowloon, you've heard of it, haven't you? The abandoned area of Eden that all hackers call home? I read on the net there's some sort of black market there. By the way, since it is not incredibly obvious, since Yu is fairly androgynous looking, Yu is a guy. Just to let you know that. Because I didn't know that the first time. I'm like, oh wait, no, that's a guy. So I did want to make that clear. I love his hair color. I would try to rock that hair color. I read on the net there's some sort of black market there. All sorts of hackers swapping information. Who knows, we might find some info on Shiga there. So, should we check it out? ... Exclamation point! We're gonna nod. Kisuke is a silent protagonist. Not only do you say you believe me, you're even ready to help me find Shiga in spite of the danger. Thank you for saying that, Yu. It means a lot to me. Now to completely blow you off. But I can't let a good friend get wrapped up in this. That's why I made up my mind to go to the black market alone. Because that never ends badly. One of my favorite phrases that I coined as a child is, "This can't end well." That would have been my first thought right here. This can't end well. This is the black market. I better ask around for anyone that knows Shiga. Do I know a hacker named Shiga? Nope. Is Shiga the guy who always comes here? If so, try asking that girl with the hat over there. I mean, okay. I don't know why she's glowing red, but alright, that's probably not healthy. She's a regular and might know something. But what if I want to do other stuff first? Hello, Digiman. Hello. Oop, if you can't tell, in this cage, those are our starters right there. We have Botamon, or Betamon, sorry. Botamon is a completely different Digimon. We have Tentamon, always a favorite. And we have Gatsumon, which shows up in so many games. Zaumon Medal. Do I know a hacker named Shiga? No, I don't know anyone with that name. I'm sure. If you're looking for someone, you're better off asking the sellers in the market. The market opens soon. They should be here before long. Now go away, peasant. Well, thanks, lady. Look like Impmon, a Gazamon, a Kudamon, a Galmon, a Demidevimon. Hey you, yeah you, the nobody. Well, I just love this guy already. What? I'm talking to you, kid. You see anyone else around here? Guess you must think you're hot stuff. Why is it the classic, just bad guy insult? This is your first time on the market, ain't it? Great grammar. Thought as much. It's like watching a country bumpkin's first trip to the big city. And what's wrong with being a country bumpkin? You want to ask me something? Yeah, why are you so rude? Maybe take a look at my wares first, yeah? That's sure to loosen my lips. So this guy is essentially the evil version of Khajiit has wares if you have coin. Buy what, you ask? Well, duh, I'm talking about Digimon, bro. What else is there? This place is a market dealing in digital monsters. We're making this guy a bro. If you have a question for a businessman like myself, you best know that money talks, boy. So you're gonna keep being rude. You must be straight out of the womb if you came here with that green, dig? You see your type around here all the time. Say, I heard a rumor of a hacker giving out Digimon captures like candy lately. Let me guess, you got a capture from that guy with absolutely no clue what it does, didn't you? ... question mark. What's a Digimon capture? Well, it's a convenient tool to get your hands on some Digimon. Nicest thing he said this entire conversation. If you find a Digimon program, first you scan it to acquire its analytical data. There's no limit to how many you can capture, but that alone ain't enough to use Digimon. You have to convert the analytical data you find. Using Convert, you manifest the Digimon program in cyberspace before you use the Digimon. Oh, hey, I became friends with the guy I was partying with last night. Cool. Now, don't get it twisted. Digimon Capture doesn't have the conversion functionality installed. Hackers have to work out how to do it themselves. I'm pretty sure someone's gonna help me do it. Massive teams put restriction on how far this info spreads to prevent hackers from running wild. Those would be teams like Zaxxon, Hootie probably. There's a few other big teams that we're going to meet later, but Zaxxon and Hootie are the ones you're going to deal with the most, since Hootie is the team you belong to, and Zaxxon's kind of like the big group that Hootie is kind of an affiliate of. Well, if you can't do it, you should always join a hacker team and let them show you the ropes. What's a Digimon? I have no idea what the thing is in this game that I've been playing. I gotta start from the beginning? Keep calling me kid, you're probably my age, dude. They're digital monsters. Digimon. We don't know what they are, but they just showed up. Because plot armor. And the hackers use them as their personal tools. Rare Digimon rake in some mad dough, so a market developed for them. I hear that hackers from the old generation did their thing without Digimon, just their own tools. Usually, you know, there was soda involved, a dimly lit room, a guy in a trench coat and sunglasses going, "I'm in," while randomly pressing keys on the keyboard. For all those who love our old-school hacker movies. Anyone who still does it the hard way these days is a real weirdo. I mean, also a criminal, technically. Now that I've taught you all that, you're not gonna leave me high and dry here, are you? This guy might know something about Shiga. I better buy something to keep the info coming. What's my price range? Making fun of my kid? So yeah, the guy is not happy with me. And just a moment. Terribly sorry, had to blow my nose. Alright, so he wants money from me. I don't have money. Like, I'm a high school kid. What money do I have that my parents have not given me? Well, I mean, unless he has a job. I don't exactly know how old this guy is. If he's like 16, he might have a job. I think that's an age you can work in Japan. I don't actually know. So he's calling them trash. He's got a prime Tentamon right there, and he's calling it trash. I don't like this guy. Customers haven't bought these in ages. They just take up space, so they'll be deleted. You could use them. Then again, might be just the thing for rookies. Guess I could sell you one for the scratch you've got. Yes, give me my Tentomon. I am here for my sweet buggy baby. Seems like you'll sell you a Digimon. Which one do you want? Tentomon? So, I've already kind of figured out the evolutionary track I'm going to go with this. The way that you raise Digimon in these games is you have to Digivolve it up a certain line, then de-Digivolve it back down, and then keep kind of evolving and devolving to raise its level cap to 99 and raise its ability score, which affects how many stats can be modified through training. So Digimon have these things called inherited abilities that they learn as they level up. Now, they keep these abilities throughout whatever Digivolution line they're using. So if I level up Tentomon and he learns Nanomachine Break, if I Digivolve him to Kabuterimon, then let's say devolve him back to, say, Wormmon, Wormmon will still have Nanomachine Break. So the best way to raise your Digimon is to put it up different Digivolution lines to learn specific moves, then de-Digivolve back to the Digimon you want. Obviously, I'm going to end up with a Hercules Kabuterimon at the end of this, but I'm going to be Digivolving up the Lilamon route to learn the moves that I want, devolving back to a Biomon, and then going up to Ho-Omon or Phoenixmon to learn certain moves that I want to use, and then bring it back to Tentomon so I can, you know, start going up to the Hercules Kabuterimon. This sounds like a lot of work, but at some point in the game you kind of get to an area where you can grind, and it becomes a lot easier to level up. Like, by the time you're about halfway through the game, or even 2/3 through the game, you'll find some really good grinding areas that you could go up and down a line rather easily and fairly quickly. So yes, I am taking the Tentomon. He is my friend. Tentomon! Oh no. Betamon and Gatsumon look so sad. Okay, take out your Digimon capture, I'll take your fee from it. Oda oda! Huh? What the? Let the other two go. What, you getting? I'm just a businessman doing business. What you doing here? Amateur hour. You're letting a little TLC by yours truly get to your head, kid. What TLC? You have been a jerk to me this entire time. You don't even have a Digimon capture. Nope. You're a window shopper. That's it. Time for a beating. You're the one that kept talking. Aren't you just as cool as the other side of the pillow? Oh, that's a new one. I bet you were feigning ignorance the whole time. Yes. Yes, I was. Now you gone and ticked me off. Think I better teach you a lesson, punk. Well, he's got a Devimon and an Ogremon. I have a Tentomon. Oh, good. You came all this way without any Digimon, buddy. I'm going to make you regret that mistake. With your 2 champion-level Digimon. Okay. Wait, I have a rookie. Well. But then Ryuji shows up. Oh, no! Cyberdramon! And this is when all the fangirls start swooning. Ryuji Mishima, the boss of Hootie. No matter how I look at it, all I see is an honest kid. Plan on fighting a newbie with Digimon? Yes. Boy, ain't you the popular one. Stay out of this! This punk has been mouthing off about what I do with my scrap. You've been yelling at me. You're mean. Scrap. Interesting. Let me take care of this. What? You show up out of nowhere, now this? Nani? Do. Hacker stuff. Bing! Here, a Digimon capture. Take it. You can't do anything without it, after all. Oh boy, he just hacked my Digivice without asking. That's fine. Time for a hacker-on-hacker fight. What are you getting all flustered for? When us hackers have a bone to pick, there's only one way to settle things. A Digimon battle. That man has serious eyebrows. I am jealous. That's what it means to pick a fight here in Kowloon, the hacker's domain. If you don't like it, get out. But then I can't play the game, so we're gonna stay. You got mixed up in this without knowing anything, right? No one would blame you for running. I won't let that guy lay a finger on you either. But if you run, you better give up on Digimon. I kinda can't do that. So what's it gonna be? The decision's yours. Yeah, we're gonna stay, otherwise we have no game. Tentamon! I think it wants to fight with you. It kinda doesn't have a choice here. To think programs you've never scanned nor converted would take to you. How curious. I just love Tentamon's design. He's so cool. He's just so cute! Little electric ladybug. Hey, who made you the go-between? It's not fair if one side has numerical advantage. Now things are even. Well, not really. You have an ultimate level Digimon. And it's a Cyberdramon. I'm pretty sure this is not even. Alright, so the battle. Here we go. Alright, so it displays enemy stats and timeline. The timeline, like I said, it's the order of actions, as you can see right there. As you can see, I'll be going first. Next is Cyberdramon, followed by the bad dudes. Fantabulous. Guest Digimon means that's a guy that's just joining you for the story battle. Alright, different battle commands. So guard to have damage, skill for attacks. This is just a basic attack in the middle. Use item. Change would let me switch out my order. You can carry 6 Digimon into battle at once. Well, 3 into battle at once, and then change out. You can have up to 11. I said 6, I was thinking Pokemon. They have the auto rules too, but I don't do that. So each Digimon has a special move just for them, and they have their inherited abilities. So Super Shocker, when I Digivolve, will not stay with me. That's based on Tentamon alone. That's a special move. So he's a vaccine type. Vaccine is strong against virus, which are what these guys are. And virus is strong against data, which is represented by a square. Data is strong against vaccine. There's also elemental bonuses, which we'll get to later. But for now, vaccine beats virus. Virus beats data, data beats vaccine, which is important to know, and usually for a good Digimon team, you want to have at least 3 virus, 3 vaccine, and 3 data Digimon, just so you kind of have a good rounded out team. I'm going to hit Devimon. Oh, I think we're doing okay. I love the animations in this game. It's really cool. Especially since I grew up, I played a lot of the Digimon games in the DS, and they're nothing compared to Cyber Sleuth. Like, they're just absolutely amazing. Oh, there's one down. I do think the Cyber Sleuth series, they made it so well done. I just absolutely love it. There we go. Battle is won. Hooray! By the way, every time your Digimon levels up, they do heal. Their health and SP go back to full. And like I said, you can learn abilities when leveling up. And this is where you would just set up what abilities you have. I like to keep a couple of support abilities, usually healing or reviving here, and try to have a good 2 to 3 moves here, along with a special move. Some Digimon have 2 special moves, so then I would just have 2 attack moves, like 1 or 2 support moves. You can see the stats on the right. Attack is for physical attacks, like Nanomachine Break. Intelligence is your magic attack moves, like Super Shocker. Defense, kind of obvious. Speed determines how fast you move in battle. You can see your HP is up there, your SP is up there. So this guy's fairly decent for a level 6 Digimon. You can also see on the top left, it shows Tentamon's basic data, level, his vaccine. You can see his vaccine typing up there. The vaccine symbol is green. That means he's a plant-type Digimon. And you can see on the right of that, it says max level is 15. You raise your max level by digivolving and de-digivolving. And victory is yours. For hackers, whatever the winner of a battle says goes. Got it? Yippee! Who told you to butt in? You! What team are you from? Spit it out! Hey, knock it off! That's Ryuji Mishima! He will kill you. He's ready to go. Ugh. Terribly sorry. Had to take a drink. Mishima? You don't mean that, Mishima? Well, he's peed himself. My bad, Ryuji. This guy had never seen your face before. Our market has no quarrel with you or the Zaxxon. Zaxxon is one of the biggest groups in Kowloon. Don't worry about it. I just lent this guy a hand on a whim. We're all done here. Right, fella? Yeah, done like disco. Oh god, how old are these people? You too, right? I helped you out this time, but I don't make a habit of butting into other people's fights. Who does your hair? I want your hair. A shakedown's a shakedown, no matter who you are. There's plenty of people like that guy in Kowloon. If you come in and throw around a self-centered idea of justice, you're just some hillbilly. Good lord, they do not like country folk. I'm country folk. At least you get it. Sorry to get you worked up. You come too. Well, since you could easily kill me if I don't, yeah, sure, let's go with you. Wait up, senpai! We're gonna let those two go. Wholesome moment. Dave Attenborough is here to talk to us about it. You're fine with letting them run off? Yeah. I got Tentamon. What am I gonna do? Looks like that one's taken a liking to you. Go on, use it. There must be some sort of connection there. So, what made you come all the way here without even a Digimon in tow? I see. So you came here in pursuit of Yoji Shiga, a hacker who raided your account, huh? I want to say that was pretty of you, but truth be told, it was reckless. Eden is a virtual space created from the most state-of-the-art tech in the world. In other words, Yogi Shiga is pretty much a hacking prodigy. The man you're after is the best of the best, a cyber-terrorist of global repute. Not the kind of guy a twerp like you can take on alone. Hey, give it up, kid. Go back to your old life, okay? No? You're a real pain, you know that? This man is everyone's older brother, and I love it. Still, I can't say I dislike it either. Truth is, I'm after Yoji Shiga myself. I'm a handyman, you see. A source of mine asked me to investigate that guy. Listen, not all Eden hackers are scum like Shiga. Not us, not our clients. Say, want to come with me? Come with me if you want to live. You can join us, after you've shown us what you're made of course. That being said, you better think it over. Joining up with me means you're actually an honest-to-goodness hacker. Pretty sure I picked up this game with the intention of doing so. It may sound a bit stuck up with me, but all hackers are pretty much the same beast. If you're prepared to go that far with us, let me make it up for how lame I made you look back there. My Hootie hacker team will lend you a hand. So what's it gonna be? Oof. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna join you. Even so! Well said. And here I am, back in Kowloon. Man, I love that trench coat. We got a good amount of info. Still, the hard part is yet to come. Let's go. Shiga's just ahead. Alright, so the Digimon scanner, every time you go into battle, it's going to scan the Digimon that show up. You'll get a piece of it. If you have 100%, you can go Digi-convert it into an actual Digimon. However, I let it get to 200%, because that way it starts with an ability of 5. So, oop, no, we're not returning the screen. Alright, so you can see right there, ABI, that's the ability score. So, that's what determines how much training they can get. The cam right there is camaraderie. That's your friendship. You can get some Digimon need to have certain friendships to evolve. My personality is how it affects my stats when I grow. Lively means it's going to get more SP, which I'm okay with. Later you can get some devices to change your personality. I like to keep a few of each on hand just in case. Memory. Memory is very important. So your party memory is how much Digimon you can have with you at a time. So I've got a memory of 20 right now. You'll get memory ups throughout the story, and that'll allow you to carry more and more Digimon with you. So each Digimon will take up some of that memory. Right now I have a memory of 4. Yes. Alright. So these are the types I was talking about. Virus versus data versus vaccine versus virus. Now here's the types and attributes. Light and dark are strong against each other. Electric is strong against wind. Wind is strong against earth. Earth is strong against electric. And fire is strong against plant, which is strong against water, which is strong against fire. So I try to have a good few moves to deal with things. Thank you. So we're going to run around for a bit. Bruh, I just talked to you. We're going to try to meet a few Digimon. There's a few of them I had in mind of what I need to grab. I think I had it written down. Yeah, I'm looking for a Punimon or a Sunamon. Oop, Bodamon, needed him. This also let me grind a little bit. So Bodamon, we're going to try to get him to 200%. Is it's just easier to start out with that 5 ABI ability. Yeah, pretty sure that's going to end that thing. There's a few Digimon I'm looking for right now. I need a Bodamon, I need a Sunomon, or a Punimon. I'd prefer the Punimon simply because I'll get more ABI if I raise it from a lower stage. So we're going to at least walk away with Punimon and Bodamon before we move on. Then once I unlock the Digilab, I'll be able to Digi-convert them. Yeah. So for Bodamon, I'm going to use him to get Wanyamon, and I want to get a Gaomon for this playthrough. You know, the little dog thing that has the boxing gloves. And for Punimon, I'm going to get Vmon out of that. Vmon is one of my favorite Digimon. Ultra Force Vidramon. I actually have an Ultra Force Vidramon deck in real life for the Digimon card game. One of my favorites. Absolutely fantastic. Now, they are both wind types, so that's going to be funny. But they will be learning different moves. Like, I'm going to try to get some light-type moves for... Oh, good, Punimon. I might try to get the Koromon, too, just so I can maybe grab a Dragon-type line. Nice. I could go Megidramon. That would be fun. Or try to go Gallantmon. So I think I'll grab the Koromon. I'll use that for my Virus fella. And, of course, Galmon is a data type, so I'll use him for my data. So that way I'll at least have a vaccine, a data, and a virus. I'm not going to get Tyrant Kabuterimon at the end of the Kabuterimon line, just because I'm not a fan of it. It was okay. I used it in another playthrough. I just didn't fully enjoy it. I just liked Kabuterimon better. Alright, level 7. Not bad. So I think the grinding is fun. Because again, you're getting the Digimon you need, you're leveling up. It's also really good to put some of your lower level Digimon in reserve, and then they'll level up with the battle Digimon. So that way if you got like a level 1 rookie Digimon and you're fighting a few ultimates, like, you're still fine. You don't have to put the rookie in battle and he's still going to get experience points. So I think the battle system for Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory was set up very well. Again, the music is fantastic. I really enjoy the Kowloon music. Come on, attack me. So for this stream, I think we're going to go until when we fight... Oh, good. Almost done there. We're going to go until we fight Shiga, and then I'll stop the video for then. Although then I think I might make a second one either tonight or soon after. Probably tonight, where we, you know, see the Digilab. So then I can tell you guys about that. So for now, we're just going to go until after we beat Shiga. Alright, good. Got the Bodamon. Just need 80% more on him. So Bodamon, Punimon, and Koromon. That's who we're looking for. I do wish I could just speed up the battles. That would be fun. I do like how your Digimon follows you around. The 3 Digimon you have at the front, those are the ones that are going to follow you around. I think it's adorable. There we go. 2 of them I need. Oh god, that's a little overkill. No! Nano Machine Break! Now, I'm going to try to replace Nano Machine Break as fast as I can, because Tentamon is a special attacker. He's not a physical attacker. And, you know, Nano Machine is the physical electric move. I think what I'm going to need is Heaven's Thunder. I believe that's the magic type attack move. Alright, good. We're at 150 for Bodemon, so we're almost there for him. Jeez. He just wants to kill everyone. Excellent. We're gonna, by the end of this, we're probably gonna have Tentamon at level 8 or level 9, which should be good for the who's his face? I just forgot the name of the villain. Good for the boss fight. Well, that missed. Ah well, we'll take out the Koromon since he's stronger. Combos are fun. They increase your damage, or your healing if you're using a support move. You can see a little combo bar next to Tentamon. That triggers without you making it trigger, which is always nice. Alright, there we go. So we're getting close to having the 3 that we need. And from there, I'll just digivolve into different lines. Whee! I like the kind of staticky look they have to the floor. Because this is supposed to be like the old, broken, discarded area of Eden where it started. Like, this is why the hackers hang out here. And I like how it's kind of like, it's all digitized at the bottom. Like if you're experiencing static on a computer. Everything looks kind of broken down. And it's kind of all blue because it's like it got drained of its original coloring and such. It's like half deleted. I thought that was a very interesting design choice. I enjoyed it very much. It has a good feel to this area. Under Kowloon is one of my favorite areas in the game. I just think it's really cool. I liked it more than the Over Kowloon. Alright, so we're almost done with that. Super Shocker! Although we're going to see a lot of really cool areas. Since I played the Mega Man Battle Network games as a kid for the Game Boy Advance, one of the reasons I liked Hacker's Memory and Cyber Sleuth so much is that it kind of reminded me of the design of Battle Network. Where the different areas you go into, the whole kind of logging in thing or jacking in. Like, I liked how it looked. I can't go down there yet. No! It had a bit of a Mega Man feel. And I'm sure any fans of Battle Network will feel me on that. Whee! Just love the giant Ferris wheel in the background for no reason. Where are you? So we've almost got the Digimon we were looking for. Oh, what do you know? There we go. I don't think I need the Gummymon this time. Or Pabumon. So we're not going to stick around for the Pabumon just in case. Alright, good. We have Punimon at 200. I don't think I got Bodemon at 200 yet. And Kuromon is definitely not 200. So we got one of the ones we need. Again, I just get them to 100 and just go on with it for the sake of time, but it really is far more useful to start out with that, 5 ABI. Because you will need to do training later on. Usually it's at the ultimate level where you really need to start doing the training to get to the stats you want. So it's just, you need that ABI. It is an incredibly important stat. So that's why I'm taking the time to do this. Even though, let's be honest, it can be a little annoying. And you know what? We're collecting some items, we're raising some levels. So that's really good. So it takes a little longer in the beginning, but it ends up being useful in the long run, which is very important. I also like the effect of, when you're in Kowloon, to go to the different areas, you have to move up. But in Under Kowloon, you're moving down, which I think is really cool. It's meant to be even the opposite of Kowloon itself. And Kowloon is supposed to be for hackers to begin with, but Under Kowloon just takes that a step further. I thought it was a very good design choice. We just gotta beat you guys fast. We're almost to the Koromon that we need. I've already forgotten what we have for Botamon. There is not a way for me to check right now. So we're just gonna have to wait for another Botamon to pop up. Whee! Huh! Huh! So it's just a lot of running around, but hopefully my commentary is keeping you entertained. What? Not what I was looking for. Alright, guess we will get a Pabomon after all. And we'll see what it evolves to. Why not? But those other guys are what I'm going to focus on with my limited memory. I might just throw Pabomon in the farm and just say, here you go, just level up on your own. Yeah, the Digimon that you leave in your Digi farm, when you get to unlock that, they will level up on their own. Ah, good. Almost got the Pabomon, or the Botamon. I'm not going to get Sumemon this time. Usually I grab one just to make sure. But I don't know if I'm feeling them right now. Although I will need a good virus type later. Although, again, I'm feeling Megidramon for that, or Gallantmon. Probably Megidramon. And I'll have him learn some Dark-type moves. I'll give him Destruction Cannon, which I believe that's the physical Dark-type move. I'll make sure he's got Wolk Napalm, which is the Fire-type move. As I believe he's got a skill that ups his fire and dark damage. Yep, I thought I was going to get to level 9. So we just need the Botamon and the Koromon, but they are within 1 or 2 battles we'll have them, because they're very close to 200 right now. Or we could do this again. So something that's really fun for me right here is once you beat Cyber Sleuth, you can use the New Game Plus option. It lets you start a new game with all the Digimon and items you already have. So I'm starting from scratch right now, since I'm on the PS4, when normally I play this on my Switch. So this is pretty cool. So I get to start from scratch again, just for your viewing pleasure. So I've got to do all those Digivolution lines again. I've got to grab all the Digimon again. Alright, good. We got 200 for Koromon. Now we just need Botamon. But one battle for Botamon should do it. Good. So as soon as we find that Botamon, we can move on. Where are you? What are you looking? You're just staring at that blue thing. Okay. She's staring at what looks to be a floating vape. Okay. Not what I'm looking for, but okay. We're gonna wreck him anyway. Still looking for that Botamon. Pretty much, once I get these like initial Digimon, I won't have to do this again for a while. Pretty much it'll just be when I find one specific Digimon I want. That's when I'll try to get it up to 200. But later you find Researcher USBs, which are hold items for your Digimon, which up the scan rate. I guess we have Pabumon at 200 now. Ah well, I'll see what I can do with Pabumon. It'll be fun. This will become much easier once we unlock the Digimon market. You'll be able to buy Digimon. So what I do there is I just buy 2 of the same Digimon, then I return them to data, so that way I have 200% scan rate of that Digimon very easily. There is a quest where you can destroy the Digimarket, but personally I usually keep it just because in-game it makes a lot more sense. Because it's just so much easier to get Digimon that way. I mean, morally, they do some stuff that aren't great. Ooh. Excellent, we're at 200 for Botamon. But just gameplay-wise, it makes sense to keep them. Because it just makes things so much easier for you. Alright, so let's go fight Shuji? Shuji. I forgot the guy's name. It's okay. Flying! Well now. Believe it or not, I'm getting attacked again. Alright, I'm not gonna, like, stay to grind now. I'll beat up whatever hits me. But we are moving forward now, don't worry about that. I know it took a while, but it's going to help us out later. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. Well, flying. Stop it. We are just going to punch them in the face. This is going to make it a lot easier. Oh god. He lives! Die, fools! Yeah. Once we have a little team and we get the chance, there's an area I want to head to that has, I think it's Nagato? Or Nagano. It's Nagano, I believe. They have little tournaments there that you can unlock as you progress throughout the story. I can get the first 2 of them as soon as I reach it. SP capsule, nice. So I'm gonna do those to help me level up. Help! 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 Agumon and Gabumon! There's a human here too? Don't let them get away! Brave man? You kidding me? Oh, he's got classic bad guy hair. Man looks a little like Hisoka without makeup. Yojishiga! Hey, help me. Do it now. Help me capture these guys. They're rare programs. I don't care. They are hurting these poor innocent Digimon. Well, obviously we're not going to help them. Because we're just going to beat up Shiga. I have never chosen to help this guy. I always help out Agumon and Gabumon. He's just mad. He's mad we did not help him. We have business with you. Who are you guys? We're Hootie. The handyman? You mean I've caught Zaxxon's attention? You're a sharp one, aren't you? Come to the real world and repent your crimes that threw Eden into disarray. Just a little message from Yugo. I'm not going to tell you who Yugo is yet, just because I want you to see who Yugo is. Super Shocker! Nice. It didn't do as much damage as it could have, though, because there was no secondary type advantage. It hit him for the vaccine versus virus damage, but not for the elemental damage. He should still be done after this turn, though. I mean, 2 vaccines fighting him at once. Yeah, he done. Nice, leveled up to 10. Eek! Please, I beg of you! Just don't destroy my account! You turned real fast, man. Don't worry, our rookie here has a bone he'd like to pick with you. We'll discuss the fate of your account afterwards. You're the one who raided my account! What are you talking about? I don't have a clue who you are, man! Nobody does. Nobody knows who I am. I'm Batman. Play dumb and your account isn't the only thing we'll wreck. Saruji woke up and chose violence today. But he kind of chooses violence every day. He's like, I didn't do stuff. I didn't do this. So he does not have my account, which is okay because otherwise this would be a very short game. He's like, don't hurt me, please. Oh, he's begging us. He's begging us. Okay. No, you can't leave. Hey. I haven't heard the word chumps in a while. Oh, this is where this comes in. Oh god, tentacles in Japan. Those who know. So it's an evil Nautilus. An evil cyborg Nautilus. It's not a Digimon. Well, he's dead. I told you it was gonna be something dark. We are just gonna leave him here. Yeah. Well, more is gonna happen to him, but we'll get into that later. Oh my. I'm not going to tell you what that thing is yet, just so you can be surprised later. Okay. No, the digital waves. Yeah, his account is gone, by the way. I mean, I don't think he's mopey about that. I think he's mopey because he just saw a dude get literally eaten by an extinct sea animal. My goodness. I'd be freaked out. But we have the advantage of the gamer's mind, where we know nothing's actually going to hurt us, and we're just kind of cool with everything. If you've ever read The Gamer, you know what I mean? It's like, well, yeah, you'll see danger like that every day. I'm like, oh, that's a great advertising hook there. So yes, you're going to experience danger every day, but yeah, just go with it. Deal with it. At least you're not alone anymore, right? You passed the test. Oh, just barely? Thanks. I think I did great. Yay, I'm part of Hootie. Going to the shop. I think once I get to the shop, I should be able to save again. Now that part there was a reference to the first game, just in case, trying to freak you out a little bit. Yes, we're going to save. Alright. Logging out. Alright, so with that... Alright, so I got another trophy. So with that, I think we're going to end this stream for right now. I will be doing some more streaming later. But for now, we're going to end with our level 10 Tentomon. With the Digimon we scanned. This fun fella right here. He's just doing life. Get some coffee first. Good coffee. Hoo! He feels something. Alright, so that's where we're going to end for now. I want to thank you for joining me for my first Digimon Cyber Sleuth stream. I'm going to add this to a playlist just like I did for ESO. And I'm going to... So I'm going to be doing this along with ESO. What I'm going to try to do for my streams is I'm going to try to do a different game on different days, at least 3 days a week. So like on one day I'll do Digimon, another day I'll do ESO, maybe like another day I'll do Skyrim once I get Skyrim. So just kind of, you know, switch it up, make sure there's a few different games you can watch. So yeah, I'll be doing, you know, I'll be trying to do Cyber Sleuth once or twice a week, try to do ESO once or twice a week, and then, you know, try to do like a third game once or twice a week, so you're getting 3 games at the same time. So with that, we're going to log off for now. And I do hope you guys had fun with this stream.